Good morning. All right. Hey, good morning. My name is Captain Brad Koch, KOCH, Captain over the Central Division. Shortly after 6:45 this morning, officers received a call for service in the 200 block of South College Street, 200 block of South College Street in reference to an armed individual who had fired at least one round. Officers responded, including our SWAT, our CPCRT, and Central Division officers. Were able to contain the area, close the streets around the area, and began a dialogue and communication with the individual. We were able to successfully de-escalate the situation without any rounds fired. Shortly after 7:30 this morning, she was taken into custody, where she has been transported for medical evaluation. At that time, I'll take any questions y'all might have.
Was she suicidal?
You know, we don't know. We're still trying to work through that. Obviously, that just happened right behind me here. So I think in our view, it doesn't really matter. We have an individual who is armed, and we work very diligently to try to de-escalate those situations and know that we have time on our side, and we can try to have that kind of dialogue and communication with her, which we were able to do that and get her into custody and into care.
Do you have an approximate age on her?
You know, I do not. We'll certainly get you that information. I would guess 40s or 50s.
And you said she had a rifle also.
Yeah, it appeared to be a long gun that she had with her. And as I have detectives out here that we're working to try to figure out exactly what happened, the circumstances behind that. But in terms of our response, our immediate response, we were able to, get her into custody without having to use any kind of means other than speaking to her.
Absolutely. Now, did she appear to be distressed or saying anything that would give you any evidence?
You know, there's certainly, I think any time that we respond to calls like these, certainly a mental health aspect is certainly something that we consider. And so I think we're working through that right now. But, I think that that's a pretty good possibility.
Absolutely. Now, are there anything that you'd like to tell our viewers about anyone feeling mental health issues that they can come to you and call you and not do things like this?
Absolutely. Anytime, if you are someone who is feeling stressed or feel like you want to harm yourself, please call 911, or there's a host of other possibilities that you can contact. But just know that do not bring a gun. Just try to keep any weapons away.
So where exactly was she at? Was she up on the stairwell?
No, she was on the ground level behind me here. She was sitting against the wall next to the Epicentre there, and we were able to close the entire area: Trade Street, Church Street, and 4th Street, around that area.
So when she fired, how did you say it's toward the security? Like, was it toward the street?
You know, we're just trying to figure that out, whether it was accidental or intentional. I think at this point I'm not sure. I'll let my detectives work through that to figure out exactly. But no one was hurt.
But no one was hurt, which is a blessing. However, how is that person doing? How are they handling, being shot at? The security officer, are they in getting the help that they need?
It's a great question. I just spoke to him, the individual, and he said that he's fine. He's blessed to be alive.
Was this someone who? Do we know where they came from?
We don't. Our Central Division officers were not familiar with the individual. Does have an out-of-state license plate, but that is not indicative that you don't live here in the Charlotte area. But we were not familiar with her.
What was her license plate?
It was out of state.
Is that her car right there, the red one? Yeah.
possibly.
Possibly. Gotcha. What type of rifle was it? AR-15?
No, it was a long rifle. I'm not sure. I know I should be well versed on all firearms, but that's not really my wheelhouse. Any other questions, guys?
Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No.
No.
I'm just thankful for y'all being out here.